Hello, everybody. This is Blind Adam here with the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast. Having a little bit more of a down day here in the Awesome Sauce studios. Since it seems like it's voicemail day today, everyone wants to just catch me on their voicemails, and I got nobody. No one at the Commission for the Blind offices. No one at the New Jersey Wayne offices. No one wants to pick up their phone today. Now watch. I start recording this episode, and everyone's going to wind up starting to call me back. What's up with that? But, I'd like to thank, because we are here to testify. Oh, you see, there it is. I found Mr. Hat. Mr. Hat is back on the head. The squaw's hat is back on the head. Testify. Awesome sauce. But we're all back. It's all good in the hood. But we will finish up the Joey Cramer tapes throughout the week. He has his convention at the American Legion Hall in Warren on June 28th. Check it out. YouTube Joey Cramer, Joey Cramer Conventions on Google. Also on June 28th, there is the Wayne Comic Con, which Johnny Paul runs. www.njcomicshows.com. To anyone who stopped by Clifton, by my table yesterday, and bought something, or said hello, or lifted my crap, thank you. It was an awesome and amazing day. I'm going to play, something that happened, something very cool. So I watched Superman Returns yesterday. Brandon Routh, one of the many victims of the Superman curse, not so much hurt by the curse. It wasn't like Christopher Reeves hurt by the curse or George Reeves hurt by the curse. And I'm going to cover that tomorrow because it's the 16th of June. A very interesting little take on Superman Returns. This is us getting ready for Clifton yesterday a little bit. I love TJ Money. He's awesome. We celebrated the little one's birthday. Applebee's has good food. It's not great food, but their 2 for $20 deal is amazing. You get an appetizer and a dessert and an entree and 3 refilled sodas. Applebee's is awesome. Awesome sauce. Yeah. That's the right clip. Oh, I think my digital recorder betrayed me. Stop playing. Hang on. Strike 2. Now, I think I need to get fresh batteries. That might be the problem. Fresh batteries. Batteries, nothing good. All those batteries. No fucking way. My batteries, where are you? Batteries. That's my batteries. That's that tape, which I could have used yesterday when I was organizing that box of books. Yeah. Damn it. Damn you all. Why did I have to have a miscellaneous drawer like this? What the fuck? Batteries here. Damn it. Oh, there's one. One battery. Aha! One battery. Two batteries. Check box on it. Looking good. More checkbooks. Checkbooks. I don't think you need 500 fucking checkbooks. Dumbass Wells fucking. Stylus. Thumbtack. Does anyone else in America have a junk drawer like this? You just throw crap in, and never take crap out. Damn it. I gotta go buy batteries. Yeah, one was all I need. Damn it, son of a bitch, damn it. Alright. Bag. Okay, we got garbage bags. For the garbage. For the garbage do. Let's hope the one fresh battery is better than no fresh batteries. Oh, we got them. Oh, chargers. I gotta clean the office, peoples. I'm sorry for the distraction, Joe. Damn you all to hell. Damn it all to hell. Oh, damn it all to hell. Let's hope the fresh batteries is all we need for the sound clips, because we have some cool commentary from me, Tommy J, and Lucas, and all sorts of other peeps about Superman Returns. And it was just fun. It was awesome. It was amazing. And of course, I come to play it, and technology doesn't want me to work. What the fuck? That's so far so good. comics.
And I had the solution to this story.
Well, what's that, sir?
Richard becomes the parasite.
That would be kind of cool. Richard, isn't it the actor who was Cyclops?
Yep.
Yeah, no, well,
He went with Bryan Singer over to this franchise.
Hey, that's the reason why Cyclops got killed in the first 5 minutes of X-Men Last Stand.
that's the list of all the ones that's funny.
Okay. Could I look at it? Thank you.
You stop playing Lex's assistant.
The girl?
Yeah.
Parker Post.
That's test marker 2.5.
Well, I'm sorry, we couldn't exactly bring in
No, I know that, but
Valley Green.
yeah, I know.
Not really. In this case, no. Get out of the box. Get out. Go alone. What is it then? That's much. Scary. It's good.
Alright, I will agree. Spacey did make a good Luthor. No Clancy Brown, but
Well, you know what? You can't do that. Because let me tell you something. Jack Nicholson was no Mark Hamill either.
that's true.
And neither was Heath Ledger, for that matter. You
Yeah.
still look at the Hamill Joker and go, oh, yeah. That's the one. If you could pick one, you always pick the animated stuff because they did it right.
Oh, I know that. And maybe that's my problem. I just love the animated stuff so much that I have a hard time with live action.
So this is the continuity thing. This is supposed to take place after 2?
Correct. 7 years after.
Alright. So that's...
You never got that? Because here's the deal. That's why they came out with the Donner cut.
Alright.
The Donner cut at the end of 2.
It's been...
Time's reversed again.
Okay.
Which is not good. But he sleeps with Lois. So, they're not saying whether or not it's happened in 2 or that maybe it happened again after, but that the kid is the product of that around that time.
So that's the whole, you know, when they bing, 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 pow, pow in the fortress.
Yeah.
I play the big theme.
Well, the henchman playing with him. It's funny as hell.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The henchman is nasty. Always got a tattoo on the back of his head. Lois is trying to use the fax machine to send her. Watching her sort of. So they took the crystals from the fortress. This is all supposed to be because even though the time was reversed, he sort of knew that he was there. He sort of remembered. There were like echoes of the time, which is why he was able to go back and he sort of remembers that he was there.
Alright.
Even though Zod didn't have him. But he takes the crystals and then he laces them with kryptonite.
Alright.
So that when they hit the water and they start to grow, the crystals grow with kryptonite infused in it. Will you shut up this? It's on. And shut up and stop speaking. You're an asshole.
There have been stupider, man.
There have been stupid, but this is terrible. Why is it terrible? Why?
Superman 4 is the worst of them all. Kiss the face!
Why is it so bad? Why? First off, Lois Lane's terrible. I don't think so. I disagree. Why is it terrible? You better come up with it. You're gonna make a statement. You better come up with a fact.
Wait. Kelly's Lois in this because it's been a couple years since I've seen it.
I think she does a great job. Like, good.
Give me my screen time with my boy Ray Palmer.
Alright, folks, that was mine and TJ Money's little commentary as we were getting ready for Clifton Comic Con yesterday on Superman Returns. We was drinking coffee and getting ready. That was awesome. It was amazing.
Stop recording button 2127.
You know, just fun times. Everyone should be as blessed as I am to have a best friend like that. Let you crash on his couch. We had some ice cream the night before. We had delicious ice cream with hot fudge. And we had some Frankenstein's pizza. And Frankenstein's, it's no Sal's Pizza Corner, where I'm going to be going in a little while, possibly. But, you know, it's still okay. It's decent. It's not awesome sauce. That's what testify. Yeah, we do every day with Joey Socknuts about life and life's lessons. It's still pretty fascinating nonetheless. No. I should go, picky picky pow with the picky picky bang, yo. You know, but as I get ready to get some new office space and make some changes in the way I do things and all sorts of other stuff going on behind the scenes, you know, I'm very, very blessed to have Lucas and TJ and even the little squirt in my life. And we should all have be as blessed to have a friend like that. You know, so it's awesome. It's amazing. You know, we may be at the Meadowlands Fair. Who knows? But on the way home, because I did, like I said, did Clifton yesterday. You know, made some money, spent some money, had a good time. Got to hang out with my buddy Mikey Williams, and got to see Ben from Zap. Zap Comics up in Wayne, New Jersey. I think they're 579 Valley Road up in Wayne. Go to 888 Comic Book and just punch in the zip code, and you can get all the info on Zap. I think the phone number is still 973-6. Yeah, I think it's 628-4500 or 648-4500, something like that, or just zapcomics.com. But Zap's awesome. Zap is a killer store. I love Zap. Hey Benny, how you doing, buddy? Great seeing you yesterday. Thank you for the great deal on those treasuries, especially that amazing world of Superman, which is in my box. Should have taken it home to review. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Yeah. That's what I did for leaving things in the warehouse today. I wanted to bring home the review for the show. Stupid me. But on the way home, Lucas and I talked some movies. I did pick up some great, I picked up a Beat to Piss, Fantastic Four 44, which is the first Karnak, and first cameo of the Inhumans. Picked up Marvel Treasure Edition number 12, which is a Howler Duck. Almost got a box of comics for $10. Whoever won the iZombie lot, congratulations. You know, the Fables 94 with the iZombie preview, which is a hot book. You know, sold some Star Trek DVDs, sold us Batman script, which was kind of cool. You know, I am going to have another one of those made up that is sell exclusively on the podcast. Coming up soon. But, you know, Johnny Paul runs great shows. I love you, Johnny. I thank you for giving a visually impaired kid one of the greatest playgrounds to play on for the past 22 years now. I'm so blessed. And everyone who's visually impaired should be as blessed to have a playground to play on the way I do, each and every month. Whether it be 1 time a month, 2 times a month, 3 times a month. I've been given the pleasure and the privilege to be around the greatest industry with some great friends. I just love my life, and I thank you for that, Johnny. Alright, man, I'm going to play the summer movie talk with my nephew, Lucas. We talked about summer movies. The audio quality is a little crappy, but, you know, this is done in the car, so...
The thing, unfortunately, once they cut the they cut out.
What was that?
It's just the scene where the Hulk becomes the intelligent Grey Hulk.
Great Hulk?
Yeah. In the comics, the Hulk becomes gray angry, and the Grey Hulk has the more intelligent understand and the strength of the Hulk at the same time. There's a scene with that got cut. The Loki scene got cut.
Yeah. And a lot of what happened in Force.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, the Whedon cut, that's why Whedon left, to some extent.
He had to put too much into it to cut out.
Yeah, I mean, I still, it does stuff like doesn't make me want to, the Asians are still coming up in. Why not Coulson?
I don't know. I think they said that they don't plan on bringing Wilson back in the film.
That stinks. I just wouldn't mind if like Tony or Shaq or another survive. Yeah, but the things they set up, I am looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Civil War.
I'm very much looking forward to Civil War. Civil War is going to be
It's getting awesome, and I'm also looking forward to Ragnarok.
Ragnarok's going to be awesome.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I think is going to be.
That's going to be one of the best-selling ones.
And then you got and of course, the DC side of that, the thing that could make or break superhero movies.
Yeah.
You remember that trailer? Off the chain.
There are so many people that are really believe Batman and Superman.
Yeah, but I've never seen them fight before on screen.
We're never, I don't know.
I've never seen them in a movie universe, in the same movie. And you've never seen them fight before in live action. So I think that's maybe a selling point right there. I think Ant-Man, the trailer reminds me so much of the first Guardians right now.
Yeah, I think Ant-Man, I believe, is going to be big as Guardians was. Once it's over. somewhere, I guess it's called Red Hood. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going to be.
I'm hearing that some of the characters from the Rebels cartoon are going to be in the movie. Like the Tatooine character. The Rebels isn't bad.
It's not bad.
I mean,
It's different. It's different from what Star Wars is.
yeah, I mean,
It's very much geared towards children, and I think Star Wars.
all that Disney, even the Marvel cartoons and Disney XD are geared more towards older children. Like people. So I actually think their Hulk cartoon and actually Guardians cartoon looks good.
And then you had movie talk with, me and my nephew Lucas, which was just a really, really fun conversation.
Blank. Loading icon. Blank. 3250.
Alright, our take on some upcoming movies. I did, get a unusual find yesterday, outside of the comics that I picked up. A movie called Voger from Brian Johnson of Comic Book Men, starring Brian O'Halloran from Clerks and Mallrats and Jay and Silent Bob fame. He did get a movie called Voger. If you ever need you're having a date and it's not going the way you want it to, you whiner, you diner, you super, super finer, you go, or as the quote, that great Andrew Dice Clay, you shove a burger down our throat, you don't give a damn. And then, you take her on the dance floor. Of course, you can move. And, you take her home and you realize nothing's gonna happen. There's gonna be no action, no satisfaction, no picky pie with a picky bang. And she's like, well, can we just watch a movie? You know what you do at that point? You pull out Voger. And Voger tells a story of a mid-20, early 30-something slacker who basically decides to become an erotic party clown. And the clown winds up getting raped. Yes, this is the infamous Kevin Smith financed, Brian Johnson written and directed clown rape Voger movie starring Brian O'Halloran. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm joshing you? You think this is April Fool's? Go to IMDb, type in Brian Johnson, type in Voger. You see eyes, blind item, your mentally undeveloped party host, is telling the truth. This is it. Voger. I mean, I don't know. Voger, right here. DVD. I think this is a one. See? DVD, man. I'm gonna watch this later. Might just do some audio commentary on this too. I give this movie 3 pinch slaps. Just 'cause if you can make it past the initial scene where the clown just gets destroyed, give yourself a round of applause. This is just a very weird and unusual movie. And I'm going to be going to the Secret Stash sometime in the next couple of days. I'm going to get this autographed. And maybe if Brian's there, I'll interview him. I'll ask him about Voger, about his role as Steve Babe. Now, he was Steve Babe, and Walt Flanagan from Comic Book Men is found by Walt in Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Jay and Silent Bob. We all know my love affair with the USQ Universe, Kevin Smith movies. And without my love of them, there'd be no Awesome Sauce comics or Blind Adam doing what he does today. You know? So I just gotta figure out what day I'm going, you know. If I did a little bit better money-wise at, you know, Clifton, it was an awesome show, but it was also a slow show. Had a great time. It was with my familia. And I have another one of my dealer friends who I'll be bringing on in a future episode as soon as they're done teaching for the year. You know, Mikey Williams, thanks for having my back. You know, so it's just gonna be awesome and amazing. I got some good plans. I got some plans. Because I love it when a plan comes together. Because it's just a fair, awesome sauce. Now, but I love Voger. I mean, it really is a fun movie. Sick, gross, vile, but it's an amazing movie. And I think it's got to be watched. If you're a fan of Comic Book Men, horror movies, Kevin's work, it's worth at least one watch. Now we're up. Alright, you're like, oh boy, when is the mentally undeveloped party host ever going to have his sound clips prepared? Well, I try to have them prepared, and then they don't play at a perfect volume. So it's just to be, maybe the Boy Scouts lied to us. But before I play more of the Jilly Cramer tapes, you know, they get more of our history on Jim Steranko and Jack Kirby and what he's doing with the disabled veterans and all that stuff. And I take a shower. You know, I want to know something. You know what really grinds my gears? I got home from Clifton Comic Con, Lucas and I, and TJ was working on, you know, electrical stuff at one of his neighbor's houses to make the hala hala for the dawa dawa. And, you know what? I'm watching The Simpsons on Fox now, or, you know, the offshoot Fox network that plays like 5 hours of The Simpsons every Sunday. They're showing one of my favorite seasons, season 4. And I got to see I don't know the title of the episode, but it's a classic episode where, you know, where they're trying to discipline Bart and make a punishment stick, and he's not allowed to go see the Itchy and Scratchy movie until the end. And that's awesome. I'm glad that, you know, The Simpsons, especially pre-2000 episodes, are getting shown on the air. You know, because, you know, I love The Simpsons, I love Family Guy, I love all that animated stuff. There'd be no Awesome Sauce Comics podcast, or me doing stand-up comedy, or doing anything that I do without that type of stuff. But that's all good in there. You know, but, I'm watching it. You know, I love pizza, 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 pizza. But, damn it, there's too many commercials. I mean, do we really need this many fucking commercials in a fucking half-an-hour show? You get, because TV shows aren't really a half an hour if they're a half-an-hour show. They're really only like 18 to 20-something minutes, because you got all these stupid, good-for-nothing, self-soliciting crap ad bullshit that you have to watch in between. And, you know, God rest Mary J. DeAngelis' soul. I'm probably going to get haunted because I'm actually going to say that she was right. And there's something she always told me. She used to be like, Adam, you want to know why I'm always hungry? Because there's way too many commercials about food on the TV between all the shows. I love you, Grandma. I miss you so much. But she was right. Because I'm watching The Simpsons, classic Simpsons episodes. And the episode where Abe becomes a writer for Itchy and Scratchy, another classic. And at the end, he does that rant about Itchy and Scratchy being way too violent. And then he gives the award to, Bart and Lisa. He's like, Gary, you deserve this. Cool. I mean, season 4 was just awesome. I'm going to have to go on Amazon and get a copy just to have it in inventory and just to be able to watch them without commercials. Because commercials suck ass. And that's the good kind of suck ass. But there was like 8 pizza commercials within a half an hour. There was like Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's. And Papa John's is like the crack whore pizza places anyways. And that's why they sponsor anything and everything, because they just suck worse than a prostitute in 42nd Street. You know, the classic 42nd Street, not the 42nd Street that the awesome retired Mayor Giuliani ushered in. Where you just get assaulted by people in Cookie Monster costumes. That's like the worst crime. Is you got these drunken idiots dressed as Cookie Monster, trying to force you into buying a picture with them. How can I see he's good enough for Cookie when I punch him in the face? Testify! But, do we really need 9 different fucking pizza commercials and advertisement? What's up with that? I mean, I don't need this. I don't need, 2 Domino's commercials, 3 Pizza Hut commercials, and, of course, Papa John's and Little Caesars. I don't need all these same ads for the same type of food in a half an hour. What's up with that? It's really pissing me off. I just had to get that off my chest. Now, that's the reason I'm going to start. That's why then I try to watch stuff on YouTube. And even before I get to my YouTube clip, and I really shouldn't bitch about this, because I put ads in front of my stuff now, too. They're trying to make that dollar for the holla. But, I mean, do I really have to have a Domino's or a Pizza Hut commercial in front of a YouTube video? What's up with that? I say it's bullshit. Self-soliciting pig fuckers. Yeah, but testify. Awesome sauce. Now, with that being said, and that off my chest, I'm going to go hop in the shower, and I'm going to leave you with more of what I'm calling the Joey Cramer tapes. And I'm going to shut my cell phone off so it doesn't get interrupted, just in case the interview is playing. And I thank you all for being a loving and gracious Awesome Sauce family. Hey, Jessie, I'll call you when I'm done. I promised Jessica I'd call her today, so I got to do that. Jessica's such a great friend of the show, such a great friend to me. Like I said, I may go eat at Joey Slapnuts Pizza Corner, 71 West Main Street, Ramsey, New Jersey, 07446 201 327 8929. But yeah, tell some jokes, eat some pizza, just chill. Having some late, I don't know why, but the thing with the job coach is on hold. I'm waiting for my buddy to call me to see what days I was supposed to be working on his vending stand this week. Trying to get Awesome Sauce. I'm waiting for answers on other things with the Commission for the Blind. So I just, don't have any shows to prep for. Just enjoying a lazy day. No crime or nothing. But I'm working hard. Or at least that's what I tell peeps. So with that, I'm going to hop in the shower. Always remember to keep one foot in the gutter, one fist in the gold. Be too hot to handle, too cold to hold. Blind Adam going, bye-bye for now.
Blank. Floating icon. Blank. Floating blank. 4630.
You know, I mean, even like, let's look, always love to see, you know, I mean, even like, let's put it this way, Jim Steranko said, you know, you gotta see Captain America punching a Nazi in the face, or punching Hitler in the face, like on Cap 1. I mean, not to be nasty, but when you, I watch so many things on World War II, I'm so fascinated because of my father's secret heroism, and it always just rips me apart. You know, 19 million Russians, 6 million Jews, the gypsies, people who were mentally ill, euthanized. I mean, just the thought of anybody, I mean, even though I don't like violence, you know, when Harlan said Cliff took out a couple of anti-Semitic thugs, you know, I think these people deserve what they got.
So do I.
And I'm not encouraging Cliff to beat up anti-Semites, but these guys just would not leave him alone, according to the way Harlan told the story. And he couldn't take it anymore. And let me put it this way, after the Holocaust and everything else, if you've got people that are still glorifying that kind of hatred, I would say that what Cliff did was justified.
So do I.
You know what I mean? Wouldn't you agree in a way?
I agree full-heartedly, and, you know, I really find it kind of weird in 2015, some of the weirdness, and some of the prejudice, and some of the hate that still goes on in this country, or in the world. I guess what they said in the X-Men comics is true. People fear what they don't understand. And to me, it's just like, why do we still have neo-Nazi groups in 2015? You know, why is there so much hatred towards, say, the homosexual community in 2015? Or maybe I'm just so much live and let live, and just, hey, if you're not hurting me, I'm not hurting you. Who really gives a shit? I mean, you know?
I agree with you wholeheartedly. You know, I always feel for all the oppressed minorities, and you know, you and I, we're dealing with disabilities, and I feel that I'm discriminated against time and time again for my disability.
Yeah, same here. I mean,
Do you ever feel that way too with your disabilities?
outside of the world of pop culture and entertainment and comics, yeah. I'll give you a perfect example. I went on a job interview, a few weeks ago, and if Lowe's Hardware wants to sue me for telling the story on the air, please be my guest, because I would love to put you people in court. I go through an interview, and I did the interview, a little stressed. Called them back the next day, they're just like, no, we don't want to hire you. We decided to go with someone, go in another direction. I hung up the phone, and I called up another blind friend of mine. I was like, I wish someone that would have had the balls to just say, hey, we don't want to hire you because you're blind. But because we live in such a politically correct community nowadays, you know, things, you know, where, you know, everyone is so sensitive, can't even do it. You know, I just wish, you know, but, you know, but then I remember that I'm very blessed to be in the industry that I'm in, you know. Or, you know, for example, I was in the laundromat today before this episode. I actually, Mother Nature was nice. I did get to do my laundry. And,
That's gone. I only ever did things.
yeah,
I mean, well, on the whole corner of this bookstore, there's a library bookstore in New York, and there's a laundry across the street. And when I finally get a chance to do my laundry, just go through all these wonderful books. And the ancient Hebrew mystic comes in, this wonderful man that I see sometimes. But you know, it's mostly like you know how the Jews created the comic books.
yep.
And the wonderful Jews that brought the wonderful exiles from Hitler to Hollywood, who you know came over and enriched with the genius of European cinema on every level, lighting, directing, screenwriting.
Let's not forget the art of stand-up comedy.
So, you know, but that's why, I know it sounds funny, but, you know, I can't understand people that are anti-Semitic.
I can't either.
Think of all the joy of the culture has brought the world.
Excuse me, Joe. And like I said, I'm actually a practicing Catholic, but there's been times in the last, I've gone to 4 Jewish weddings in my life. And, there's a part of me that, I've toyed around with the idea of converting over the years. And then I started trying to study Hebrew. And I was like, it's a little bit more difficult than it looks. But, you know, right around the time of Yom Kippur is actually one of the Jewish holidays I actually observe. And I've been able to, for the last 2 years straight, I've been able to go the entire holiday fasting.
Well,
You know, so I have a great love and a great respect for Judaism. 4 or 5 of my best friends are. And I'm in an industry where, you know, 9, maybe 6 out of 7 people are. And I just don't see what the big hate is. Who cares? You know, me, to me it's just like, who cares? Because to me it's all the same God to begin with. But then again, that's me.
you know, I know what you mean. In other words, all cultures bring us so much, enrich the world in so many ways that know, it's like Eugene Roddenberry's utopian vision of the future. You know, the whole premise is to have an interracial, international type of group based exploring new worlds and, you know, where racial hatred and all these problems we face were resolved.
Yeah.
And, you know, so I think those of us who grew up with the comic books and Star Trek,
Actually, let me actually ask you, going to another sci-fi classic. Are you a fan of the Twilight Zone?
of what now?
The Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone?
Could you repeat that one more time?
Certainly. The Twilight Zone?
I think so.
The Twilight Zone, is a classic sci-fi show.
Oh, yes, yes.
There's actually a very famous episode of the Twilight Zone where they have the guy revisit one of the...
Oh, are you talking about Rod Serling, the Twilight Zone?
Hells yeah!
Oh, yes, of course. And the Night Gallery, but Rod Serling is another, he's another visionary.
One of my favorite episodes of the Twilight Zone is the episode where they have the guy go revisit the concentration camp, and he was a soldier there, and his own conscience just basically eats away at him to the point where he just goes insane. Just a classic show which I love. He was a visionary.
Yeah. Another great one.
I'm looking forward to your show, my friend.
You know, Twilight Zone is another, you know, I mean, I know it sounds funny, but, yeah, I mean, the comic books, especially, you know, Fantastic Four, you know, all of it, you know, the Silver Age Marvel, you know, Star Trek, the original Star Trek, the Twilight Zone, there's a special magic to all of these things, which really does give these wonderful morality
Teresa, he was like, did you ever get to meet Nimoy? And I'm like, yeah, I was blessed at least twice. You know, and one of the younger fans is a lot younger than I am. It was just like, man, I wish I had that chance. You know, do you feel that same way? You know, as a promoter? You know, that you don't, that going to a show you don't really need to, like, buy a photo op or autograph. You just go up and say thank you.
Well, I mean, did you notice, I mean, you know, Leonard Nimoy is another one, man. I think he means so much to so many people.
Do you have any memories of Leonard? Did you ever get to meet him?
Oh yes, I did. That was again was back in the early to mid '70s. I did those Star Trek conventions, and around that time was around '75, '76. But I didn't meet him at a Star Trek convention. It was like you would say, David Shatner many years later. Where you know, I didn't really get to, where you get to shake his hand, but hey, you know what? That was rude. You know, I mean, the fact that I could say yes, I can answer your questions. Well, I don't like to see you, and I said hello, or my God, yes, yeah. But, you know, the great thing is that, well,
I think that may be a whole thing of when you actually got around to it. Like,
yeah,
you've been
everyone else, like, I kind of hang out and chat with, and, but with Leonard, it was kind of like what you say, when you just kind of met with them briefly, you know, and, it's a shame, but,
I know, because, like I said, I mean, I'm sure, like I said, back in when you were going to conventions in the 70s, totally different experience than when I started going to conventions in the late 80s, early 90s. You know, as I only got to meet Kirby once, and that was at a Fred Greenberg convention at the Jacob Javits Center back in 91.
oh, but once, yeah, I remember, yeah, it's funny you mentioned Fred Greenberg, it's been a while, but yeah, and that's when I was running the shows, back in the very early 90s, and, you know, I used to see Fred Greenberg, and it was on, like, I forget what, 46 maybe?
Yep.
It was a little hotel in the Wayne area.
Yep, it was in Wayne, I forget the whole...
Back that far?
Yes, I do. Actually, one of Fred's Waynes was the first convention I ever did back in 1990.
I always liked him. You know, I always got along well with him, but some people fear Fred Greenberg. Like, oh no, he wants to destroy all the other shows.
The only problem
That day, all of us who do shows, we all help each other. And, you know, we all show respect for each other. There's a lot of wonderful camaraderie. And I never, you know, I don't know, all I know is Fred never did anything to me, but yeah, I mean, believe it or not, there was some people that told me some really weird, and maybe they're true, I don't know.
Actually, the only problem I have convention he was going to do in New York at Columbus Circle, which got canceled, which morphed into where Mike Carbonaro came in and saved the day, and that's what morphed Big Apple Cons. You know, a lot of people lost a lot of money during that show for Fred, and I think that's where a lot of the butt hurt comes. Towards Fred. I mean, Fred was always good to me, so I really have no complaints. You know, so you know that's that. You know, but Greenberg shows were a lot of fun back in the day.
Well, you know, somebody had told me, maybe it was Ted or
And is Ted a video dealer by chance?
oh wait, he sells, the rare
Yeah.
TV shows and films. He's a nice man, but I think he might have told me years ago in Connecticut somewhere. I remember I was having quite a talk with him about this. But he was telling me about when Fred Greenberg had, I guess his last show, it was kind of a disaster financially or something. Something went wrong and it just was like, you know, I guess that was the end of it for some reason, but that's a shame, you know.
Like I said, it was after the New York show that we eventually became Big Apple. Conventions was the last time I've ever seen or heard of them. That's now going on 20 years.
Did you ever, yeah, that's it. But you know, there are a lot of good shows going now, and I think a lot of people are all very supportive of each other. There's a camaraderie. You know what's Franco in the old days, and look, he still does. He sees it as a brotherhood.
Yeah. And like I was,
I forget the exact term.
yeah.
Nice. But I would say a brotherhood and sisterhood. Or I would say sisterhood first.
I would say.
Because I think that women have to be. I think we have to join the matriarchy now because everything is this patriarchal, system, and that can expand.
Yeah.
Female.
Like I said, I think the convention scene is one of the, and I say this to John Paul, I said this Carbonaro. It's one of the greatest playgrounds that I've ever had the pleasure of playing on. There's things in our community that, you know, would be very weird to normal society. Like you could just join in any conversation at any given moment and just feel like you're a part of it. Where no one's ever been unwelcomed, no one's ever been shunned away, regardless of race, creed, color, sex, handicap, you know, whatever the heck. So one of the greatest communities to be a part of, my friend. And
Yeah, I think we said it all. What don't you think?
Yeah. I thank you so much, Joe. I thank you so much for giving me your time and sharing, what you've shared tonight. I wish you the best of luck on the 28th at the Legion Hall.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I hope to see everybody June 28th, 10 to 5 in Wharton, New Jersey. American Legion Post 91 at 99 North Main Street, Wharton, New Jersey, 07885. And people can contact me at jkramercap at yahoo.com. jkramercap at yahoo.com. Or can call 570-828-7722. That's 570-828-7722. We still have room for more guests and vendors and people that want to be a part of the show. And I think we're going to have a very, I think we're going to have a nice time.
I think it's going to be awesome sauce. And, I thank you so much for your service to the country. I thank you for what you're doing for the vets, for women's rights, creators.
Thanks. Yeah, I give all the credit to my father. I just wish I knew more about his secret heroism, but, the funny thing is, I'll just give you the punchline on that. I said to one of these relatives, he was in his 80s when he told me about this. I said, well, what did the relatives think when they heard my father was doing this, jumping out of planes? I mean, everybody just saw him with books and helping everybody with school. He was a school teacher, and I just went to the bookstore with him as a child. And I said, what did they think when they heard about all this jumping out of planes and all this action? Giving frequency information. And he said, we were all in shock. Like, the way he said it was so guttural. Like, I don't know, he had us all fooled. You know what I mean? And believe me, he had us fooled because none of us knew. My sister and my mother, we knew nothing.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'd like to imagine he ended the Holocaust and prevented the Germans from getting the A-bomb first, like, remember Harlan Ellison in Sitting on the Edge Forever?
Yep. Actually, that's one of the most heart-wrenching scenes in the Star Trek episode. This, Kirk Plant's happiness.
That is the all-time favorite episode. There were books written on it, and I have Harlan's. I've had that for years. Harlan's original screenplay.
Actually, IDW Publishing.
That was the thing that gets Harlan mad. That somebody was messing around with his script.
Actually, IDW Publishing just put out a comic book version of the original script. They made a 5-issue miniseries with telling.
Oh yes, I noticed. I picked some of those up. I think they were actually in hardcover, small hardcover. I think they collected them all. I don't know if it even takes more than that.
Yeah, they collected it.
I don't know. It was like they really elongated that
left of the surviving cast. They commented maybe animate that as animated straight to DVD or something, because that would be awesome sauce.
Oh, the 1966 Batman?
Yeah, they're actually doing a brand new
I always loved that. All the great, Vincent Price and Frank Corson, all the great old Hollywood folks, they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, actually,
The comedians and all of it, they were very amusing.
let me ask you this, while we're wrapping up. I was reading something, the reason that the Green Hornet TV show has not been officially released is because, the family of Bruce Lee is actually in a lawsuit with 20th Century Fox.
Could you repeat that? I hate to say it, but I haven't been hearing you very well. I'm sorry to bother you to repeat it again.
That's fine. It's probably where I had to plug in my phone, so the phone would die a few minutes ago, so it could be where the reception is in the room. But basically, have you heard anything about why the Green Hornet not being released? Because Bruce Lee's family is actually trying to in some lawsuit with 20th Century Fox.
Bruce Lee?
Yeah, that his family actually is suing.
Yeah, when I was a kid, and I was studying Taiwan and everything, I used to always go to Chinatown, and I'd get the Hong Kong magazines on Bruce Lee as well, but yeah, that's another thing that I've always archived, and I've written biographies about, Bruce Lee. He really, again, another great hero of pop culture.
Without a shadow of a doubt, such a shame between him and Brendan. Have you ever been to the museum in Seattle?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever been out to the Bruce Lee Museum out in Seattle?
The Green Hornet, you mean?
No, there's a museum, a Bruce Lee Museum out in Seattle, Washington.
The Bruce Lee Museum in Seattle, Washington, yeah.
Have you ever been there?
That sounds wonderful. I guess, I think of that, Linda and Bruce and the kids, back in the old days in Seattle.
Have you ever met Linda?
Oh, no, I never did. I wish I had. But, it's like you feel you know them, and even like, I'll never forget when I saw the mother, I think her name is Grace, and, she had broken English, she said Bruce is very good for her. And they said, you served him in the first or the president service. And they, I think the sister or Bruce's sister or brother or somebody said, oh yes, well, Bruce is such a dynamic persona that we can never think of him as dead. He's always a living entity because, how do you think of somebody like that in the past?
You can. I mean, I recently watched something on YouTube where he was describing how thoughts are like water, and that you can shape them to be anything. And it just is such a great lesson in life. Unfortunately, he was someone who was taken so much too soon. And, unfortunately, that's the way it is with a lot of our pop culture icons. They get remembered, sometimes a little too late. And with that, my friend, I think we've said it all, and you have an open invitation to come back anytime you like.
Thank you very much.
And whatever the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast can do to help you, just give the word, and I'll do my best.
Well, it was great, and everything you told me was very moving, very sincere.
Same here.
And I think that.
And that we have it. That is a wrap. Wait, I think there's a little bit more there. Whoops. My bad. Wrong button. But the fingers.
That's why everybody from Tulsa loves you so much, because you're the real deal, you're very genuine, honest person. And I think that's why, Shatner and everybody, when they meet with you, it's a very moving experience for them as well,
Yeah, and like I said, I'm very blessed, and I get to be in the greatest industry on God's green earth, and it's given me, a home, a family, and a purpose. And for that, I'm always so blessed to you and to everyone else in the industry who's, I don't do this alone.
Thank you again.
And I'm about to tear up in a second, so I'm gonna stop it right here.
And that, my friends, is the end of the Joey Cramer History of Comics tapes. Legion Hall 91, Warren, New Jersey, June 28th. An auction to help disabled vets. His phone number is in the interview. I will, have a more organized way of putting that in the beginning and the end of each episode for the next couple eps. And that I'm going to forbid. Good night, good fight. Blind Adam out.
125. Cancel. Stop record. Enter.